Where did A-cars go? Shit. Stop it. There it is. I don't know what the hell just happened there. Yeah, it says we have another 27 minutes. Alright, so in about 10 minutes, interesting stuff's going to happen again. They're going to route me down to a lower altitude. It's going to be real fun to manage. I am trucking then, aren't I? I technically have a headwind though, so I don't know why I'm going so fast. Estimated time of arrival, where? 200 Zulu. We're going to ACVG. feet, huh? Which means you need to be set higher. I'm going to put it at 950 so I can get some positive pressure on landing. Because it's good for the plane. So that runway that we are landing on is 12,000 feet. So it's like 2 miles. That's a long ass runway. So I have 49 nautical miles before I start descending. So, about 10 minutes. So yeah. So earlier, let me all get all. I was talking about my plans for the future with Flight Sim and the equipment I want to get. So anyway, I want to talk about that before things get really too busy to do anything and talk. Yeah, so in the next 2 years, I'll be out of college, and my plan is, as soon as I'm out of college, to build a decent, mid-tier, cheap gaming rig for all my old games that I want to make run pretty well. So anyway, I'm going to spend a good chunk of change on that. I'm going to get a really nice display, because that's the only real part I care about. Because I want a large enough one so I can see a good bit of real estate, just because I've always dealt with small screens when it comes to computers, because I've always had laptops. So anyway, I'm going to do that. It's going to be a couple grand. I might buy a new flight stick. I don't know. I like the little Logitech, because it's I like the Logitech Attack 3 because it is not biased to which side or which hand you use. So like, it's not conformed to your right hand, because I don't fly with my right hand. My right hand goes on the mouse for view control. I use mouse flip because it actually works really, really, really well, and it feels very natural. So anyway, yeah, so I probably won't get a new joystick, just because most of the really nice ones aren't, left and right-handed. So anyway, but what I do want to get is, I finally want to get rudder pedals, good rudder pedals. They're so expensive as far as I can see. But I'm going to get a nice, cheap little set of rudder pedals, so that I can put them under my desk and fly my planes with frickin' rudders, so I can actually use the brakes with my toes and taxi better. And then the coolest thing is, I'm looking for about $100. You can get a device It's called a track IR. And what it is it's just a little thing. It's a camera you put above your screen, and it's a little thing you can put on the brim of a hat. It's just 3 points, 3 reflective points. And it tracks your head movement in all 3 dimensions, along with rotations. So you get 6 degrees of freedom. And what it does is it will translate like a slight tilt to the head to a full tilt to the head. So if you look just slightly to the left, in game it will look a lot to the left. And so you can keep your eyes on the screen but look around naturally. And so I really want that, because for $100 I'll be able to use that in Flight Simulator, I'll be able to use that in Euro Truck Simulator, I'll be able to use that in a couple racing games. Dirt 3 I have, I think. So yeah, that would be nice for a couple games. And it's only $100, so it's really not that bad. So you don't need to buy something like an Oculus Rift for a good chunk of change, because you can just get the Track IR and it does basically the same thing. Oh shit, it's time to get going. Is it doing altitude hold? Because I'd rather bubble change is what I want. There we go. We gotta tell people to buckle up. Give me a minute.
We have now commenced our descent with radar connection.
Expedite your... I'm doing that. Right? Am I descending? How fast am I descending? 2400. Am I gonna need... I'm going pretty fast, actually. I'm descending pretty fast. My plane is doing this. I don't know if you just heard, but my flight attendants just announced, well, not my flight attendants, supposedly I just announced beginning of our descent to landing. So I told everyone to get in their seats and get ready for landing. Yeah, it's about that time. So yeah, once I get the track, that'll be cool. And then I'll have a nice gaming rig, hopefully a good internet connection, and I can stream things with higher quality. So that'll be fun. It's more so that I just want to play this game with higher quality. Because right now my graphics are pretty much at the minimum. And it can be a really pretty game, so I want to take advantage of that. I'd also like it to run at more than 11 frames per second, so... one thing of note. Yes. I was talking about... So the plane I'm currently flying is the PMDG 737. Now, PMDG makes their planes incredibly accurate. Like, it's meant to not be... It's not a toy, it's a simulation of the real thing. It's supposed to be an accurate simulation of the real thing, down to Boeing's actual specifications. They also make a 730 or 777, the 777, which is a gorgeous plane. I absolutely adore that plane, but it's $80. So I don't know if I'll someday want to get that, because $80 is a steep price for a single plane, and I don't know if I'll use that much. I'll see how things go. All I know is that the planes that Flight Simulator X it comes with are junk. I should probably check So FLM, it wants me to be at 8,000 feet by FLM. Wow, they're getting really bitchy. Holy shit, what is that? They're gonna pass right over us. Why am I not getting a traffic warning? Why did nobody give me a traffic warning? You guys all fail at your job. Flight level 180. Alright guys, it's happening. They gotta... I see the traffic. I saw the traffic before you even told me to be careful of it. Yes, suck. So, if you are very good at it, you can set up the flight management computer to literally maintain every part of your flight. You just click LNAV and VNAV, and then the flight computer controls where your plane is in the sky, your altitude, and your speed all at once. So basically you just sit back as it does everything. However, that doesn't work very well in the real world, well, in the flight simulator world, because ATC is going to want to put you where they want to put you, and you can't ask questions of the ATC, so you do what you're told, essentially. Unless you want to fly VFR, which you can't always do, and it's boring as hell. Acknowledge. Turn heading 310. Heading select, level change. Am I getting down to the altitude I want? Yeah, so I'm gonna slow down just so things are easier to deal with. Holy shit, how are they vectoring me in here? Just directly, I guess. They're having me skip FL under. Alright, that's gonna save me a couple of minutes. That's a really interesting way to do it. (280) 738. Okay, are you vectoring me back on track now? Or? Yeah, you're vectoring me back. Fuck. They're just gonna have me zigzag back and forth now. I hate it when they do that. What's my altitude? Why is my altitude not reducing? I know, I'm trying, but it's being a total dick. Expedite your descent. I'm almost there. Fine. Vertical speed. There. How you like that, Uncles? That ought to shut you up. 2,000 feet per minute. Send and maintain 8,000. I think I'm going to slow down even more. 225. What's my barometric pressure supposed to be at? Oh, right here. Hopefully they'll update me eventually on what it's supposed to be at, because I don't really know. I don't know why they vectored me over like that. That was kind of a dumbass move. Because they vectored me into the traffic, if I remember correctly, instead of out of it. I don't know what they were trying to succeed in. Anyway, for my descent... Well, I'm descending right now. I'm higher than I should be. Yay. So I'm going to be flaps 15. My approach speed is going to be 157 knots. Are they going to vector me back on my path though in 2 minutes? So altimeter is 3100. I'm officially under 10,000, so all of them on.
Preparation for landing. Please turn off all portable oil cross buttons, raise the tray tables, and turn the seat back to 10,000. While descending, grip on.
Holy shit. Holy shit, holy shit, holy shit. Flight descent, flight descent, flight descent. That thing's... God damn it, I'm stuck in a shitload of traffic right now. So let's get 200. I am 26 miles per hour. Holy Christ. Turn off terrain so I can see. This is a pretty crazy landing. Have I established on the localizer yet? Actually, I have. I'm way too fast for my current altitude. That's okay. It should. I'm at 2,000. I have 2,000 feet. Don't worry about it. All right. Slow down a significant amount. Let's get approach. Do I get approach queued up yet, or? Yeah, I'm gonna get approach queued up. Approach is queued up. My speed should be reducing. $185 is good. Let's watch the terrain. The terrain's getting kind of scary right now. Alright, I am established on the localizer, which means I'm officially guiding in. Is that my fucking runway? Holy shit. Okay. Okay! Let's do flaps. Because I don't have much time. Jeez, that's way more than I was prepared for. Fuck. Brakes. I need brakes. $157, right? $15 flaps. One more flaps. I got brakes. I got flaps. I'm gonna do something a little ballsy right now. I'm going to let it land itself. I've actually never done this. I've never let it land itself. F2 is thrust reversers. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, we are currently landing. Everybody get your balls in gear. Shit, what's that warning? Speed brake armed. Okay, that's normal. I don't know why, actually. That's... Speed brake's extended. No, speed brake armed. No other direction. Holy shit. There. Speed brake's fucking armed. Holy shit. Alrighty! Things are eating up a lot. Here we go. Here we are. We're down. We're coming down. I hope F3 is, There's a lot of situations I'm really hoping for right now.
50, 30, 20, 10.
Does it put itself down? Yeah, it just landed itself.
Across the seatbelt sign is on. The aircraft is completely silent. On behalf of everyone at Delta Virtual Airlines, thank you for flying with us, and we look forward to seeing you again.
It just landed itself. Nice. That's really nice. That was a pretty nice landing. Anyway, I gotta turn next taxiway and get the fuck off this runway, basically, so the next guy can land. And after I get off the runway, yeah. I'm doing exactly what you want. Brakes. And then once I'm off, I can begin managing things. I have 8,500 pounds of fuel. So that was fairly good. Shit. First of all, the fact that it can land itself feels like cheating to me, but holy shit, this is gonna be a lost taxi name. I hope my ass is off the runway right now. I'm not really paying attention. I can lift up my flaps. I should have done that a long time ago. It just occurred to me. I did this the other day, and I think I did it again. Yeah. Oh, you cocksuckers. Alright. So, we're gonna do a U-turn. Time to do a U-turn. It's not too bad, it just takes fucking forever. Why is my autopilot still on? I really should fix that. Hey! Shit, sorry about that. My co-pilot was in the dip. And that is not a reference. You're fine, you're fine. I'm purposely turning you off. I believe flight director should probably be turned off by now. Yep. Get. No. Stupid cat. Alright, so, it's taxi to gates. A simple taxi to the gates. And then we, is there a taxiway directly across from me, or am I just gonna fucking die? Yeah, I'm just gonna fucking die. Alright, note to self. Stop sucking at landing. Alright, so I'm gonna go down the runway a little bit, it looks like. Also, I should turn on the APU so I can begin procedures. I'm gonna need the dome light on. And I should... Oh, here you are. Pop on the AC so I can begin turning off the power. turn off the landing lights because I don't want to blind anyone, and let's drive down the runway. Afterwards, we can go ahead and take a look at my landing and see if it was even good. It's basically, yeah, just taxi the gate, shut down the aircraft, and offload the passengers, and that's it. That's the flight. We'll get we'll get a basically a count of how long that took when it really shouldn't have taken that long because I'm just inept at preparation, I guess. I thought I was alright, but well, you win some, you lose some. That landing should have been pretty good simply because the plane did it for me. But, I mean, I usually kick off autopilot at about 100 feet and fly it hand to the ground. And I usually end up flying it very bumpily to the ground simply because the trim, when I take it off autopilot's all fucked up because the autopilot's trying to trim it some really misshapen way. But hey, we're here. We made it. We're safe. We didn't run out of fuel. We quite honestly probably wouldn't have run out of fuel anyway, so damn it. I guess I was right. But got the passengers, I think 150 or so passengers got them to where they wanted to go. Feel proud. Yeah, sure. It started pretty bad because, you know, I drove all over the not taxiway and everything, but alright, we're coming along to our gate here. Just gonna line up on our gate. Get a little bit of speed just so I can, you know. Now, normally there's a flagger or something on the ground to wave you in, but I guess we don't have that in Delta Virtual Airlines. Can't afford it, maybe. Alright, we are currently in Shift J, right? Control J. What the hell is Shift J? Index. Fuck was that? Anyway. Flight simulator actions. Ground connections. Wheel chops. Alright. That is correct. Wait till... Oh, we can turn off the passengers don't move signs. Turn off taxis, can turn off these lights, All of our lights are off. Open door. Alright, so I probably shouldn't have opened the door yet. Shit. Alright, and basically one or two last things. That's switch to APU power, both right and left. Turn off the right and left engine generators. Turn off the hydraulics. Put ourselves in a shutdown state. Turn off these engines. Turn off these fuel lines. Turn off the window heats. Turn off the probe heat. Basically turn off everything. Let's make sure. Let's unload the passengers. And deliver. And we are set. This is a plane shutdown. And just like that, everyone is safely home. Alright, so now we want to pull up ACARS. So what was my details? Total weight, touchdown speed, negative 61 feet per minute. Nice, pretty nice. Let's go end flight. File the flight report. And I want to view the flight report. So let's look. In-flight refueling detected. Yeah! Shit. It's calling me out on my, I shouldn't have done it. I would have been fine. I would have been fine. I really would have. I took off with 15,000 pounds of fuel. What? Why'd I go all the way up to Toledo? I don't think I did that. It's weird. So, anyway, speed, altitude data. My average frame rate was 10 frames per second. That's sweet. Yeah, I only used 12,000 pounds. I had 1,500 pounds on it. Oh, fuck. I need to trust myself better. So, I carried 154 passengers. That leg counts towards my promotion to captain of the 737 program. I'm only a first officer, even though, you know, I just flew that. Let's take a look at my flight. that black line you see is my cross country flight. I'm actually plotting it by hand. Those are the that's the route I've taken so far. I'm hoping to get all the way down to KSFO down here. It's going to take fucking forever. It's so much flying when the plane only goes about 180 knots cruise speed. Alright, let's go take a look at what happened. So, if you look here, where'd I start? Up here? You can clearly see me taxiing on the grass. Good job, yep, good job. Shit. So we taxied over, waited here for 4 hours for the stupid Cessna. The Embraer disappeared. Let's see how my takeoff was. It was mediocre at best, usually is. Alright. I climbed pretty interestingly. Alright, climbed up to... was that? I was at 2800 for forever because I missed the radio call. Hey, I intersected my other flight. That's kind of cool. I've literally flown over that position in 2 flights. Okay, so then I flew. It was such a long flight. Yeah, 11:29. I was supposed to be there hours ago. Did I go up? No? Okay. Here we are, descending. Not a terrible descent profile. Fairly smooth touchdown, landing, and all that. I was gonna say, did I miss the runway? It's not a terrible runway. So this was not my touchdown. Geared down though. Do you count as my touchdown? No, you're my touchdown. Vertical speed, negative 63 feet per minute. Cool. That was not terrible. Oh, that's not lined up very well. I was definitely on the taxiway with that. Alright. So. Oh. What? I'm so confused as to what that's doing. So. That was my flight. Yeah, 2.5 hours. That was a 2.5 hour flight. It should have taken about 2 at most. So I shouldn't suck next time. Oh, that's why it's saying that's my flight route. Shit. There we go. I fucked up the flight plan. Damn it. Alright, so thank you for watching my flight. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you learned a little bit about the process of flying and airlines and all that. And yeah. I gotta do, I think, 7 more of those flights before I'm eligible to take the check ride to become a captain of the 737 program. So keep an eye out. I'll do this a lot more often, hopefully. And sometime during the school year, I think I'm going to try to do a coast-to-coast flight again. A real-time coast-to-coast flight. This time not started at 12 o'clock at night, because that was kind of excessive. Anyway, that's all.